Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Riding Solo. I'm your host, Dion, and this channel is going to be focused on new riders and their experience and progress in learning how to ride, and also for any moto enthusiast that loves motorcycles. So with that being said, let's swing a leg over two wheels and go for a ride. Bellevue Motorsports for supplying me for today's bike. These guys are located in Bellevue, Washington, so if you guys are looking for a new Kawasaki Envy Augusta, make sure you guys give those guys a shout out. And they have a really big inventory, so make sure you stop in and say hello. Welcome back to my channel, Riding Solo. I'm your host, Dion, and today we have the 2025 Kawasaki ZX4RR. And we're going to be giving you a review about this bike today and give you a quick overview of how it looks aesthetically. Looks pretty good. This bike has also been equipped with a smoke windscreen. Also an Akrapovic exhaust. This is just a slip-on. It's also been tuned and ECU flash, so it's making about 75 horsepower. So the bike is originally stock is about 56 horsepower and 26 pound-feet of torque. So let's give you a start up. We're gonna let it warm up here. These guys really hooked me up with this bike. All right, so let's get on this. Give it a ride. This is the first ride. All right, here we go. This bike has a quick shifter, bi-directional, up and down. And this bike is new. It's got 0 miles on it, as you can tell. So I think there's a limiter there, so that's why you see that flashing. Turn signal. See if I can adjust these mirrors when I get a chance, because I can't see anything. Let me adjust these mirrors real quick for you guys. That was good. All right, here we go. All right, the bike is new, so I'm not gonna rip it hard. It looks like it has a soft limiter on there. Yeah, so the bike hasn't reached a break-in period, so I'm just gonna baby it. Like I said, that quick shift is really smooth. It's bi-directional. Let's see if I can get these mirrors right. It has a TFT dash, TFT display. This is also connectable with your smartphone through the Rideology app. And like I said, this bike has stock 56 horsepower, 26 pound-feet of torque stock, but they've completely outfitted it. So this bike has pretty much everything. The aftermarket exhaust, tune and ECU flash, ram air, and they got a TST tail tidy on there also, and the smoke wind screen. So Bellevue, Washington, Kawasaki is offering this bike brand new with all the bells and whistles on there for $14,000. So we're gonna give it a pretty good solid review. The tire front is 110, the one in the back is 160. So you're gonna get really good handling, really good agile ability and flickability with it. So we're gonna get on the freeway and see how it feels. at speeds, but like I say, it looks like it has a soft limiter. It goes up to 16,000 RPMs, so that's pretty cool. This bike's a 399cc inline 4 engine, which is high rev, and it's a screamer. So this bike here is actually one of the bikes that I'm considering for like a dedicated track bike. So I think it's the best in its class. I think Kawasaki really makes some of the best bikes out there for a really affordable price. But yeah, this has a eco mode indicator, so when you're riding economically, it lets you know. But yeah, bi-directional quick shifter, shore, forks. Here we go. All right, we're in typical Bellevue, Washington traffic, so we got to take it easy. So I got to adjust that mirror again. I can't see on the right. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get this mirrors right, because I can't see anything. It's screaming. I wish it had at least 500 miles in it so I could actually see what it does, but I'm just gonna take it easy and baby it. I'm not gonna push it. That quick shift is amazing though, dude. It's nice and smooth. This bike is really good for, you know, beginners, I would say, and also for, you know, people that are intermediate or expert level like me. It feels really good over here in this corner. I have a Porsche behind me, so let's hope he's not trying to push me. Yeah, no, he's good. Yeah, that quick shift is really good. I'm going 56 miles an hour right now. Man, I wish this bike was broken in so I could actually give it the beans. I want to hear it scream so bad. But yeah, man, this bike I think will make a really good track bike just because the rev's so high and you not have to worry about shifting early like on some of the other bikes. Because I know on bikes like the CF Moto 675, I think the RPMs are only 10,000. Same thing with the Ducati Panigale V2S. It's only like 10.5 RPMs. So I'm cruising at 70 miles an hour, dude, and it's like I'm not even going 70 miles an hour. It's crazy. I got all those RPMs left. So this bike is really good. 2 miles on it. And like I said, I want to give a shout out again to Kawasaki Bellevue, because those guys, man, customer service is really top notch. Let me get over here because these guys bottleneck right here every time. A quick shifter down is great. Let me adjust that mirror again. I'm not going to take it too far, just in case if somebody wants to buy the bike. The brakes are good as well. They bite pretty good. Downshifting is great. This bike also have a slipper clutch as well, so it's going to be a light pull, clutch pull, which is really good if you're a beginner. You know, you don't want a clutch that's too hard to pull, or you can't pull it in where you can't shift. So this bike is, man, everything I thought it was gonna be. The seat height is 31 inches, and I'm 5'10" or 32 inseam, so I have no problem flat footing this bike. Like I said, this bike right here is for like a beginner that wants a little bit more premium options, and that's what I'm preaching all the time about, the premium options. It just makes you feel special, makes the bike special. when it has everything on there. That bi-directional quick shifter, if you're a new rider and you're struggling with the clutch actuation, that's gonna make it 10 times easier for you, man. So let's see if we can get over here. The signal on. Need to get over one more. But yeah, this bike is phenomenal. Let's get over one more. The competition, I would probably say, I mean, stock is like, 50 some horsepower, 56 horsepower, but if you tune it and give the ECU flash, you get like 75 horsepower or so. I want to say, I think it's 75 or 85. It's one or two, but I'm pretty sure. I talked to the guy at the dealer and he said 75, but I thought I saw somewhere else that it was 85, but I could be wrong. Brakes are good. I don't think this has engine braking. I don't think it does, but I kind of wish I had it because I like engine braking as well, but I didn't feel any when I downshift, so maybe it doesn't have it. I'm so used to using the clutch on my bike. Let's see. All right, we're gonna turn right here. Give it a little bit. I'm not gonna rev it out, just. And that Akrapovic exhaust sounds really good as well. This bike's competition, I would probably say, is, with everything outfitted out the way it's supposed to be, I would say the competition is probably the R7. With, like I say, with it, the tune and flash and everything. The R7, the CF Moto 675, I would probably say. Maybe the Suzuki 8R. But I mean, you could buy this pretty much and don't do anything to it and just have 56 horsepower and just have that screaming inline 4 399cc engine, just screaming. Yeah, I don't feel any engine braking. But yeah, man, this bike right here, dude, is next level. I'm flat footing right now. That clutch and throttle actuation is pretty in sync, because sometimes some manufacturers get that wrong with the clutch and throttle activation, syncing them together. Some of them, it kind of seems like they're fighting each other, but this is pretty good. But yeah, overall, this bike is pretty good, man. I gotta say, I don't have anything negative to say about it, honestly, to tell you the truth. That's the ram air tapped into the frame here. Pretty good. That TFT looks pretty good. It has you can change this TFT to a dark display permanently, or like a light display, or you can make it to where it kind of goes back and forth. But yeah, overall, man, I give this bike a 10 out of 10. It's pretty good. Kawasaki is really good about innovating bikes and making different types of bikes. I don't know of any other manufacturer that has a inline 400, man. I truly don't. They also have the H2 as well. I don't know any other manufacturer that has a supercharged motorcycle. But, I like it because they're trying to, be different. And different is good. But Kawasaki's entry-level bikes has been leading the segment since day one, with the Ninja 300, the 400, now the 500. Now they have the inline 4 399cc engine. So I'll tell you what, boy, when I'm out riding my bike, and most of the beginner bikes I see, like I see majority Kawasaki's. Ninja 400, Ninja 500, you know, Ninja 300. But on average, I'll see the Kawasaki the majority of the time, and then I'll see like the KTM, RC390s and things like that. I'll see R3s. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of CF Motos, the 300SS, and now the 450SS, and now, like I said, it just came out with the 675. I haven't seen a 675 yet, but I have seen the 300SS and the 450SS like a lot, and I think that has to do with because it's so cheap. So I think CF Moto is trying to compete honestly with Kawasaki because they pretty much been killing the segment since day one. So but man, I would definitely pick this as a track bike. The seat in the position is not aggressive at all. Even though it's a super sport, my weight isn't on my wrist. It's pretty straightforward. You know, I'm not hunched over, which is good. I could probably ride this bike all day with no fatigue, no issues. Let me lift my visor up here, get some air going. But it's in sport mode right now. Let me shut my lid back. Quick shift is great, man. Pretty good. This bike is actually on my list for bikes that I want to start collecting, and I want to turn it into a dedicated track bike. So I'm glad I'm getting to do this first ride. That way I can kind of get a feel of the bike. It's really light. The curve weight on this bike it feels really nimble, man. 414 pounds. I can flick it over. It feels really light, man. Really responsive, which is good. Man, this is really good. I just want all the bikes. I wish I was rich so I could buy tons of bikes, man. I'm telling you, I love all of them. It's hard to say anything about them, bad about them, because they all just so good. They're all pretty close in power. Only thing that's probably different is the price from different manufacturers, you know. So Kawasaki is kind of like it's not too overpriced, and it's also not too overpriced and not too cheap like CF Moto. It's kind of in between. So, which is good. I don't think everybody has a premium budget. So most people either buy like a mid-tier pricing bike or like a cheaper bike, which I feel like this is really good in a sweet spot in the middle. So that's all I have to say about this 2025 Kawasaki ZX4RR. This is in a cool gray color. So I hope you guys like that review of this bike and truly consider it as a first bike, a track bike, or whatever. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Riding Solo. I'm your host, Dion. See you in another video.